How excited are you about lunch? I'm going to use a high-tech solution, software.
I can't decipher anything from your drawing.
I like it. I like the consistency.
It's just a little bit out of our budget.
We can sell our car.
No.
The wine fridge.
No. Get over it, please.
That doesn't work. That's not a functioning layout.
I'm sure there's some kind of feng shui thing. I'm not eating that. My name is Anna. I'm an English former fashion and textile designer. I moved to Paris aged 23 to work for the French couture house Baumann and stayed for the croissants, the wine, and of course for Philip, a filmmaker from the South Tyrolean Alps. After 10 amazing years, getting married, buying and renovating 2 homes and having 2 babies, we decided city life was no longer for us. Philip had been dreaming of buying a chateau since the day we met and finally convinced me to start looking. We came to visit Chateau Gonville-sur-Honfleur. Despite being in quite poor condition and needing a complete renovation, we immediately fell in love. With a tight budget, we had no choice but to do most of the renovations by ourselves. We're learning new skills as we go, building muscles we never knew we had, and getting creative to make the chateau as personal as possible whilst preserving its historic features. It's all part of this crazy family adventure, and we wouldn't change it for anything.
It's 11 o'clock, Anna. You're having coffee.
Yeah, and a croissant.
How comes?
It's a bit of a rush in the morning to do the guest breakfast, get the kids having breakfast, get them to school. So I think our day kind of properly starts at about 11. Do you want a coffee?
Yeah.
You want a coffee? 2 weeks ago, we started discussing our plans for the renovation of this kitchen. And apparently it was a very popular episode. We had a lot of people commenting.
Most of them liked the idea of an orange kitchen.
No. Luckily, everybody seemed to be on my side, on Team Anna. And I had very good advice. A lot of people suggesting we should use the copper as the orange colour in the kitchen, which I think is a great idea. A few of our subscribers who happen to be interior architects or kitchen designers reached out to us and offered to help us, which is amazing. Thank you so much. We came up with an idea, which was to put our plans in a link of the description of this video. So if any of you out there want to have a go at helping us come up with a plan and a layout, then have a look.
I'm ready to measure, and I'm going to use a high-tech solution, software that I downloaded on my computer, and it's a sort of architecture software for dummies. It's super easy to use, and it produces a plan, a simple plan. That's what we need. Ideally, I would sit here and would type in the numbers that you tell me, but that means that you have to go and measure.
I think that's probably for the best anyway if I do the measurements, no?
I don't know why you're saying that.
How do I turn it on again? Read?
Yeah.
And then what do I do? You just press?
Yeah, you put it against the wall and then you press once.
Okay. But the problem is we have the cupboard here, so what do I do?
You can open the cupboard.
Or I can try to see if I can stand on something. No, that's not going to work.
No, that's more complicated than just opening the cupboard. You need to go inside. Yeah, bit more.
Oh, no. 6 meters 30. 5.5. 5.52. $76.4. 136 point something.
81.
81.
So we are 3 centimeters off.
What do you mean we're 3 centimeters off?
Because it says if all the measurements were right, this should be 84 and it's 81.
Yeah, but maybe it's just the wall is not straight.
Yeah, but we're still missing 3 centimeters. But let's say it's equivalent to 5 screws when you repair a camera, so let's call it a day and say 3 centimeters. We're fine with it. No, we're not done. I thought we were done. We can't call it a day because we need to measure this window now. 125.
That's easy. 125.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If somebody wants to need the height of the door windows, it's 80.
Previous owners did actually put the old kitchen along this bit here, and they put the sink in front of that window, but it meant that they had to raise a little bit above the edge of the windowsill, and you could never open that window, which is not great.
We are pretty sure that this door, which leads into the side entrance of the chateau is not needed because we have a second door there.
Why do you think they had 2 doors?
I don't know. But we don't need it, and so we don't even put it on the plan. Do you want to show how it looks outside so people understand? It's just a horrible mess. That's the entrance we use when we come in. And
this is where we dump all of our stuff.
that's
all
we
of
dump
the
our shoes and jackets and things. And
kids'
anyway,
toys.
Kids' toys. So we come in and we go in here, the kitchen. However, I think this is not a good situation because this door opens this way, and when you come in, you're kind of blocked, and if there's a cupboard. So what I think I want to do is to turn this door around, have this door opening up this way. This door disappears because the door is going to be further back. This is going to be a shorter cupboard. Now that's my kitchen plan, obviously, if somebody comes up with a better idea. But what we need to avoid is this situation here. This door is open, you come in, dust is really bad.
It's like, instead of a cable salad, it's a door salad.
It's a door salad, yeah. Like this is a nightmare.
This is a door salad.
That doesn't work. That's not a functioning layout.
It looks nice because we have this kind of symmetry here, you know, beside the fireplace.
Yes.
And obviously we're going to lose that if you...
But this symmetry also makes that there is a door, which is in the middle of the room. And it's going to be much better when this wall is going to be stripped back. I do like symmetry too, but I don't think it's practical here. It's not a solution. It's not practical. These are way too big, these doors. And that's where I imagine the fridge is. So symmetry is gone. Anyway, I finished the plan.
Great.
We finished it.
That was quick.
Yes. The ceiling height is 3.7, the finished ceiling height, because we need to lower it a little bit to hide all the pipe work.
And add some insulation, no?
To prevent future guests hearing you screaming at me every morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So on the wall behind me we have 3 full height cupboards and a work surface where we have our coffee machine station. And that will be this wall. So the 3 cupboards, the high cupboards will be here. And who knows, maybe we want cupboards up to the ceiling, I don't know yet. And then a sort of library ladder that you can shift around. What do you think?
I like the concept, but I'm just wondering how practical it is. How often would we actually use it? Because what are you thinking we would store up there?
Coffee beans, tea, all sorts of things that you don't need every day. Mm-hmm. The children. Okay, I'm gonna draw this wall, yeah? So that's the door. So we said we have 3 high cupboards, 1, 2, 3. And here the coffee thing. And here another high cupboard. So I put the coffee machine here, that's the most important thing. Easily recognizable, an Italian coffee machine with a nice coffee thing. The more practical, faster Swiss coffee machine we use right now, and the coffee grinder, and maybe here's some smart screen appliance for some, smart chateau thing.
It's very technical.
Underneath
I think it
here,
looks cluttered, Philip.
and then there's like a rail, and then there's this ladder.
Philip, this is the messiest ever. I mean, I cannot.
And this is the door. This is the door. This is another door.
I can't decipher anything
Wow,
from your drawing.
look, that's the 2 cupboards. That's where the coffee things are.
It's too messy. It's too full. It's too...
I think it's absolutely clear what I'm doing. I think,
It's a scribble.
3 cupboards here.
I mean, I can see that.
Okay, I make here the handles, that's the handles. Maybe here it's cupboards, or it's cupboards with, or drawers as well. Here it's drawers, with the handles.
Yeah.
And here we have another double height of doors that open.
With a rail that goes across them.
With a rail for the ladder.
Yeah, but then how can you open the...
And that's
the door?
Holding my motorbike keys.
You don't have a motorbike. It's not inspiring me, Philip, I'm afraid.
Why not? Okay, I turn it into you, long hair. Now that's you, and now you're opening a cupboard with your hands.
I don't think you have a future as a kitchen designer somehow. I think we need help.
And you weren't happy with this one, so I just drew a high precision version of it. And I think that's much better. You can see now, this could be wood. This could be in another color down here, this all in one color. I found a perfect place for the wine fridge. If it was up to me, I would have a second one here, but you said that's too much.
We've made a compromise.
We made a compromise. So one wine fridge here. These could be cupboards. They could be glass cupboards, with glass doors. The coffee machine here all the coffee making things, and here a rail, and I forgot the ladder, the library ladder. We haven't spoken about colors yet because I think that would end up in a bad fight, and we had a good day today, so we shouldn't do that now. But if that was one color, maybe a lighter color, this could be wood, and this could be like dark wood, and this could be, with glass doors.
It's better, I think, just being picky, but I think you drew these cupboards a bit small. I think there's about 100 cupboards here. That's just a little detail.
And here, that's our cooking station, underneath the chimney. Underneath here. And we can remove this middle part, I'm pretty sure. This is gonna be a bit higher, so we can have access. Here in the middle, the French stove, range cooker. A La Cornue would be perfect here.
Yeah, it's just a little bit out of our budget.
We can sell our car. The only thing I forgot is the oven. And I think you want 2 ovens, which makes sense. So there would be an oven underneath here, obviously, a gas oven. I think they have gas ovens, which is perfect to make meat. But then we need at least one electrical oven for your patisserie.
That could be over on this side here, on the island maybe, no?
Hidden. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Is that good? So low? It would be nicer high up, but...
No, I don't want it high up.
You don't want it high up?
No, because visually it won't look very nice.
It looks very nice. And then here, the sink.
Yeah.
So that's this area here.
Although a lot of people did say that having a sink on an island is a bad idea, because it's permanently cluttered with dirty washing.
Yeah, but the only other place to put a sink would be next to the fire. That doesn't make any sense either. Unless you guys come up with a better idea and find a different place. This was here.
Yeah.
And now we are coming to this wall here. That's where the fridges are. A fridge, a freezer, and my wine fridge.
Not 2 wine fridges. Because we don't do evening meals, we only do breakfast, and we're not serving wine with breakfast.
Well,
so
we're drinking wine though.
We are drinking wine.
Quite a lot.
We don't need 2 fridges worth of wine. Sorry. I mean, we drink a lot of wine, but not that much. And then maybe here you have the dishwasher.
Yes.
And then, or something like this. And then here you would have, your cutlery stuff, like utensils drawer.
Yes.
Because then when you're cooking here, you can grab your utensils.
No, but it could be on the side of the range cooker as well, because the range cooker is not going to fill up the whole space. It's just going to be in the middle. So they have on the left and
here
the right.
and here, yeah.
And we could put the dishwasher here and having it folding out this way. What do you think?
I don't like using anything on the end. It seems a bit strange to me.
It does seem a bit strange, but don't you think it could work?
No. I'm sure there's some kind of feng shui thing about space and...
The dishwasher feng shui.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody comment and let us know about that. But I feel like that feels wrong, having... Because, you know what? It's a trip hazard. Because you open it, somebody is coming round, they don't see, and then they, trip over. Don't like the idea of that, sorry. Maybe one on either side.
No, I don't think so. That sounds
Yeah, but we
wrong.
need 2. We need 2 dishwashers. Or does it exist a dishwasher that washes in like 15 minutes?
Yes, I have one already in my mind.
A professional one?
A semi-professional. And I like the expression semi-professional because I identify myself as semi-professional.
I'd say that's an accurate description.
Yeah. You just said that it's the most horrible plant color you've ever seen, and it's here for 3 days now.
It's true. I just want to show you. This I grew.
I like it.
It's
a cool
one of my
yellow.
dahlias. It's a bit dying now, but it happens to be fluorescent yellow. It's horrible.
I like it.
I love the flower. I don't like the color, but I mean, it looks like we put some radioactive plant feed on it or something. This is not color inspiration. We're not doing fluorescent yellow island cupboards or something for
Gives me ideas, Anna, gives me ideas. This wall, the feature wall.
I feel another masterpiece coming on.
Don't be so cynical. Wait and see. I'll make it three-dimensional. You see? Here, drawers. And here we have exactly the space for 3 60-centimeter units, being one.
Not the wine fridge. Philip. No.
The wine fridge,
No.
freezer and fridge, it's perfect. The only problem is where do we store food? And here, there's
Here,
the door.
I think this is the perfect food storage space.
Yeah, but it will be difficult to squeeze the food in between the bottles.
Get over it, please.
What happens there?
Ah, we have a little sit down. I'm tired from talking about the kitchen. There was maybe an idea of putting some kind of bench against this wall.
I do like the look of a bench, but isn't it sometimes a bit unpractical because everybody has to get up if somebody needs to get out?
Or we just stick to having a nice big table with chairs all around like we do have right now. I think we need to have a drawing and we need to like sketch out everything. Because I'm getting confused what I said and now I don't know.
No, it's fun, it doesn't sound at all confused what you're saying.
I think we need some help.
I think so too, Anna. I'm editing this week's vlog and I just heard somebody playing the piano in our evening salon and singing. And I wonder if this is Kent, a guest of ours but also a patron. And Anna told me yesterday he is a doctor but he used to be a musician. Beautiful. Wow, I'm really impressed. Did you hear that, Anna?
I just got back. I was hearing some beautiful singing.
And you thought it was me?
I think you would like to think it was you. It's beautiful and it sounds really good in the room.
Yeah,
like
the acoustics are great.
Is it good
fun,
here?
It's fun when the room takes the sound and
Yeah.
Yes.
warms it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's such a fascinating space. Like just the staircase.
Yeah.
I read many years ago. I read an interesting article on the psychology of stairs,
Yeah.
and the depth of the tread
Yeah.
forces you to walk in certain ways. So that is the staircase for making a grand entrance. Like,
Yeah.
and literally the tread height forces you to move slowly down the
Slowly,
staircase.
and probably for ladies with, big dresses on, it was sort of to ease,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am here to harvest our lunch, a delicious lunch. Here it is, a mushroom. Doesn't it look delicious? I heard from several rather reliable sources that you can eat those, We had a guest coming today. She said the same thing. And if you look carefully, you see that somebody already nibbled on it, probably some slugs. And as I can't see any dead slugs around it, this is a perfect scientific proof that they are indeed edible. Don't get me wrong, I want to be careful and I wouldn't eat everything. For instance, whatever this is, I wouldn't eat this. This is funny. Oink, 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 oink. It could be harmless, or it's the beginning of the end. Look, there's like some dust coming out. Look at this. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no, it goes on my lunch. There's no roots or anything. It's just like lying in the ground like this. Oh, it smells good. Really good. Like champignon, like mushrooms. Look at this. This should be big enough for the whole family. I'm sure the kids will love it. How excited are you for lunch?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm making lunch.
Well, this is the main ingredient. I just found it in the garden, look.
I'm not eating that.
Girls, how excited are you about lunch? That's gonna be lunch. Why are you making those faces? Smell it, smell it. What? Ella, you like it? You can, yeah, it's not finished. We need to prepare it, cook it. It's a big champignon, but you can eat it, you can slice it, and it's like a steak. Apparently it tastes a little bit like meat.
No, but it doesn't have the bit that's down.
No, because it's a ball. It's like a football. Yeah, that's a slug. But it's gone now. It just nibbled. It just tried it. That doesn't matter. It's still enough left for us. I don't know what's going on. Nobody wants it.
No. I think you're trying to poison us.
I am not. This is certainly yummy. I'm going to prepare it, and then you can decide whether you eat it or not. All right? Yeah. And if you don't want it, I serve it to our guests for breakfast tomorrow. That's what our guests said. They said they eat it for breakfast in the UK.
Oh yeah?
Yes. First step, cleaning. You should never wash mushrooms in water. You should always clean them because mushrooms are obviously like sponges and they get all wet when you wash them under the water. So what I'm going to do, I'm just scratching off all the sand. It really smells good. I like the consistency. I think it looks nice. I think rosemary could be nice for that mushroom. I think he wants a generous amount of butter in here. This is going to be a delicacy. Now, out of a completely unnecessary precaution, I googled it and this mushroom is edible. And there's no other mushrooms that look alike and would be toxic, so here we go. Yummy. Girls, and now, the best of the best.
Maybe one of us should not eat it, just in case.
You know, on the airplane when they say the pressure drops, you should take the mask first because if something happens, it's better you stay safe and the kids have the problem first, so they can deal with the problem. So maybe we should just give it to the kids. If we eat it first, the kids can't take care of us. So I think the kids should eat it first.
They're called puffball or cloud mushrooms.
Did you double check again?
I did double check.
You didn't trust me in the first place, then I googled and you don't trust me again and now you have to Google it yourself.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, at least you know the English name now. Puffball.
Is it cheese?
Tastes like bacon.
Like bacon.
Did you add some bacon?
That's what the farmer said. That was Jerome the farmer said.
Did he?
Yes.
But did you add some bacon?
No, absolutely not. Just salt, pepper, onions and garlic.
Try it. Maybe it's
Is it good?
You give it a go. Try it and tell me what you think.
It does taste like bacon. I think it's really good. Actually, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like it could be a good meat replacement.
I mean, it looks like tofu, right? Like that. No?
Lily, you really should try it. This one is better.
I don't want.
Actually, I take it back, Philip. You're right. It is actually really good.
Papa versus the girls. 1-0.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. For exclusive videos and behind the scenes updates, have a look at our Patreon page. Thank you so much for watching.